Good morning, folks. This is Shippy the Explorer. It's a brand new morning in College Park, back in America, folks. Welcome to the station. If I trust you, that is the first time you've seen me. If you like what you're seeing, just like, share, and subscribe, folks. Mainly subscribe. I'm telling you, this is Shippy the Explorer on a Sunday morning, ready to get out of the house. And look, I left my stand, my tripod out here. Anyway, look at this, man. Good to bring you back to this place where it's spring and the place is looking so good. Look at the azaleas blooming. I'll soon show you the dogwoods. I'm dressed up like some kind of a priest or something, but I'm going to church. And look at it. Welcome. I trust that you are doing all right, and I bring your greetings from this part of the world in a spring day. And look at the azaleas blooming, and I'll take you around to the dogwood. Everything is blooming this time of the year. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my golly. I'm telling you. I was holding back this morning, but I then realized I came out and I saw this lovely bloom, and I said, I have to bring this to you. This is College Park, Maryland, and it's springtime in the United States this time of the year. Well, we have the pollen. You can see the pollen is shooting over there, but everything is trying to come back to life in this. Look at my cryptomania. It's just shooting, man. This tree is growing like crazy. Planted it maybe 10 years ago, and look at it. It's beautiful. Just going up, like trying to catch up with this other evergreen. Well, today you are seeing the series. You probably saw the series of Masai Mara's shots with the animals, and hopefully you have enjoyed them and been blessed with all of that. And so, as we get out of this house and get on the road, we are saying thanks for really sharing your time with Shippy the Explorer, sharing your thoughts, sharing your opinion, sharing a blessing to everyone around. Azaleas, folks. And as we continue through this period, we are hopefully get more blessings as we go along here. Here we are. Wow, my tree, my electrical thing is faded, and wow, I have to take that out. Let me see if I can see it. This was my Christmas tree, folks, but you can see where it has faded and maybe melted. Wow, just break apart. So I have to take that out. Well, you can see everything is blooming, folks. Look at the flowers. It's gonna be a rose coming up there as crazy as ever, and the garden is ready to be planted with something, with all the eggshells. Well, I'm back. Just remind you that I'm back in Maryland, back home, where out of the fields of Neboanse and Kenya and Ethiopia, and this was a wonderful trip. And maybe later on we'll do a live and we'll discuss more about this this trip. But here we go. Springtime in Maryland, folks. Springtime in Maryland, College Park, United States. And so we embark on this new day, and we head on the road to go on another aspect, a religious aspect of life. And so, well, some of you can join me, some of you are not part of the Christian faith, but some of these organizations, they are quite good to be. You know, it's a blessing to be around some folks, blessing to really participate in some of the programs in music and words and conversation and snacks and all sorts of things, and share birthday and say good wishes to some people, and visit the sick and the shut-in, and all that takes place in this type of organization, where it's a matter of supporting each other. And so a number of us do it, and I think it's good. Here we are, my neighbors, daffodils are blooming. Anyway, we take you on to this day, and hopefully we'll find some good footings and videos to show you, and show you the life in this part of the world. And so here we go on another Sunday, beautiful Sunday in College Park, Maryland. So people take those sticks, in the parts of the world they want those sticks to burn forward, and we throw them away. We throw them away, folks. I'm telling you, that's when you know sometimes that these countries are rich, because whatever the fuel that's being used in other parts of the world, in this country we destroy it and just let it rot. Look at that. Wow. Look at that eagle, folks. I had my big look at that eagle. It's an American eagle. Look at it. Flying around. Wow. See if I can catch it. Disappear. Oh, it's still there. There we are. American eagle. Look at it. Look at it. Wow. Look at it. Being attacked. Oh, that's an excitement. That's what we're talking about. Excitement in the morning, folks. I think it's trying to find somewhere to have a nest, and the birds don't want to allow it to settle down. Look at that. Well, that's the national bird of United States, and you can look it up in Google. Maybe you can get a better shot of it. But it's just recently, you'll be surprised, it's just recently they realized that they did not formally establish the connection between that bird and the United States. You just realized that they must have had a slip in the well, I don't know if you call it nomination or the acceptance of that bird, and somebody was going through the records and realized that it wasn't formally appointed. I'll use the word appointed to the to be the national bird of America just recently, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. Anyway, that was a bit of excitement there. We see the national bird of United States, the bald eagle. So as we go to church another day, we'll just take you with us and say welcome to the station, welcome to Shippy the Explorer. And I'm just appreciative of all the people who have been supporting this station. Thanks. And I just really want to bring you more good highlights. Here we are, how dangerous this is. So they are doing some kind of a renovation here today, and you can see they're doing it on a Sunday so that they don't have to obstruct a lot of the traffic. I really tell you, it's a pleasant day today. It was a little bit chilly without my jacket, but then as I put on my jacket, it really feels good. And when you have weather patterns like this, the weather, you know, it makes your spirit is uplifted, you know. Okay, here we go. Soon get this the train running up on these bridges, and we'll bring you highlights of that when that comes, folks. So we'll call this tape maybe Sunday morning in Maryland, folks. The experience of sharing our life in this part of the world with you. Wash this windshield, make sure we have a cleaner. We're back again on East-West Highway, and it's basically a road that lines up directly east and west along the state. And in summer, the sun is directly in the evening, and the summer, the sun is directly ahead of us, and in the morning, the sun is directly behind us. And so maybe that's why it's called East-West Highway. This is the intersection of Baltimore Avenue, which is Route 1, and East-West Highway, and you can see the traffic pattern is the one set is waiting to cross and the other set is crossing, and so the traffic light is a straight perpendicular across each other, and the roundabouts that they're having in certain parts of the world, sometimes they're confusing. But a straight intersection with you know, sometimes it seems like it works better than the roundabouts. Here we are. Not a lot of traffic on the road this morning. I guess people are just relaxing, or they're out walking. Show the McDonald's, one of the planted fast food structures in this country, folks. Didn't see a lot of that in Africa. I guess certain parts of Africa they haven't reached yet. I saw think I saw Burger King. Did I see Burger King? Yes, I saw Burger King, but I didn't see McDonald's. It has to be an agreement between the government and governments to bring those things in. And McDonald's, a fast-moving thing. Sometimes you wonder what you're getting, but you go in and you get a cup of tea or coffee or something like that and a sandwich, and you zip in and zip out. And fast-moving life, fast-moving society needs fast food, and so that's what it is. So I guess that's what happened. The slower moving countries that doesn't need these fast food, I don't think, doesn't seem like they would make a lot of profit, so they're probably not introduced to those countries. And some of the food, some of the countries, I think they're straightforward reject the type of food that we provide in these fast food restaurants. We're now in Hightsville, folks. Hightsville, Maryland. Blooms of spring. Red bud. See, last week we had a building there. This week it's gone. That's how America is, folks. We tear down the building and we're ready to put up a new structure, and we don't play. Sometimes we don't renovate. We just clean up everything and go from there. Go from there. Well, once again, welcome to Universal Christian Church grounds and the pond. You can see how the Canadian geese. They're about to they're start to fill in the pond, and somebody's ready to walk and exercising down there. And this is just a small pond for the residents of this area between the various properties, between the church property and the community. And sometimes I come early and I can really catch the activities of this place. Look at it. Trees are beautiful. Look at it. I've never really spent time in observing a lot of these trees. Sometimes sometimes you just take them for granted, and look at it. Oh my gosh, all these years. Place is beautiful. Yesterday that's where we trimmed, and here we are. Look at this, ready to, it's bursting out with leaves, man. A massive tree bursting out with leaves. So we expect to have yet another wonderful spiritual time together in worship today, and wish we could bring you some of that, because but every time we show the use the music, we get copyright, so that's a problem there. Anyway, this is Shippy the Explorer, and we are at Universal Christian Church grounds and ready for another worship day. So later on we'll bring you more highlights of today's activities. So be blessed, and we see you soon. So one of the rituals that I do in the Sunday morning is to come and set up the drums and see if we can get it going. And it's tight. And warm it up. Because sometimes it's cold, it doesn't want to respond, but today the temperature seems to be dry, and so the drums has a better sound. So that's one of the things we do and get things going in the morning. All right, so we gonna get going. We can sing our song and practice. All right. And I hear the excitement. We're going to visit my brother, and here we are. I have to climb the stairs because the elevator is not working, folks. And here we are. A lot of people in the corridor, in the hallway. And that's the excitement. Wow. Here we go. And the hallways, the corridors are so clean because they're so clean because they're hardly used. Okay, here we go. Wow. Here we go. Walking the stairs, getting all that exercise. I'm telling you. Well, it's part of life, folks. It's where we get at this age we get sick and all sorts of things. So brother is in the hospital, so I'm just dropping by. So Shepherd Explorer, it's you grow up, you're born, you grow up, you struggle with life, and at a certain age, or even sometimes when you're younger, when you're sick, when you're young, you're still getting sick. You can't understand that. But as a religious person, we just have to accept a lot of these ailments as we go along. And of course, never leave out the doctor. So that's what it is. So sometimes look at come, they're changing him now or cleaning him up, and so stay out of the room until they're finished. But as I said, it has been a wonderful day, and it's a good day to visit. And so what can we say? Go with the flow. This is Carl. You say hi. Yeah, hi. You're on video, and this is my brother. So he's not feeling well, but we are here to visit. And so this is a patient, and drop in. He has a smile, so that's a good thing. When you have somebody in the hospital, visit and perk them up. Okay, Carl. We'll catch you later. Okay, old man. All right. Jesus Christ.
So I don't know where it is right now. The family is on the phone calling. No, I'm not putting nothing in the
This elevator is not working, so they are gathered at the stairs. Okay. All right. So here we are not fighting traffic because it's not too bad after service on a Sunday afternoon. It seemed like People are still home relaxing, and so they're not on the road. Anyway, this is Shippy the Explorer on East West Highway again, on my way home. So on a day like this, it's in a good weather like this, you feel inspired, and I say that this morning. So it's such a good feeling. And then we had a wonderful service, but sorry you can't show that on YouTube without being copied right, and so we stay away from that. It's a shame that some of this can't be broadcast. Anyway, closing off the day, and well, maybe you never know, we might be able to find something more inspirational to show you that is safe. So here we are, getting on the way to home. Wow, we forgot our sweater out here, folks. Man, sweater got left out here, and it might have to be washed again. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is Shippy the Explorer after church. We are just checking the balcony and to see what the flowers are doing for here my wife plant this is asters, and this is scallion, and we have some tomatoes coming, regenerating tomatoes coming up, and then we have strawberries. First year I'm planting strawberries on the balcony, folks, and here we are. Looking good. They'll just grow. I don't think they'll bear. And of course, our rainwater and annual plant. I think this is a maple. Anyway, this is to show you that the sunshine is bright and the weather is good, and just showing you the rest, closing off this tape to show you the garden and saying that's it. On a beautiful day, may you be blessed, may you be on the maybe you be relaxed, may you have a wonderful Sunday. And Shippy the Explorer is saying, see you next time on this station. Take care of yourself and others. We look forward in getting to a live show in a few minutes.